I joined the 3Cs right after high school graduation in 1938. And that was during the Depression, and it allowed me to earn some money that went directly to my parents. They paid them, we only got $10 a month in the 3Cs, and all the rest of the money went home to your parents. The Depression actually was not very bad for people living on a farm. So we lived on a farm, and we had hogs to butcher and beef to butcher and cows to milk and all that sort of stuff. So
in Arizona? Right?
No.
Where were you?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay.
So I joined the 3Cs, and that got me a sort of a grown-up period. I was so introverted when I left high school. I was afraid of a telephone. In fact, we didn't have a telephone. Didn't have electricity.
Wow.
So it was kind of a growing up phase for me, the 3Cs. And I got a taste of kind of what military life would be, living in a barracks with a whole bunch of other men. And I kind of enjoyed that. So joining the military was a patriotic thing also, because the government needed us, and it was a job, actually.
A livelihood.
A livelihood. Even though the pay wasn't, it was, what was the old saying? $21 a day once a month. You got paid once a month, $21. So, but then that increased considerably during the time. In fact, now a private makes pretty fair salary in the military.
And how is it like volunteering to enter the military during times of such war, a world war, where you knew, did you know that you would have possible battlefield experience?
Yes, I realized that, yes. Since I joined the Air Force, that if I started out as a mechanic. In fact, I taught mechanic school for several years after I graduated until 1944. From 41 to 44, I either was in school or I taught school. And in 1944, they selected me to be a flight engineer in B-29s. So I first went to Sebring, Florida, which was a B-17 co-pilot training base, and to give me some experience on what the pilot done to handle the engines and how he set the power and the prop controls and all that sort of stuff, which would be my responsibility as a flight engineer in B-29. So from that, I went to school in Denver in B-29s, and upon graduation from that, went to crew training in Pratt, Kansas. And from there, picked up our new aircraft in Kansas and flew it overseas. Landed at Johnson Island on the way over, and then into Guam.